Hey YouTube, it's SoulPrime13 again with another video review. This is going to be another retro review. This time we're going to be looking at the Generations Fall of Cybertron Jazz. I'm pretty sure it was Fall of Cybertron. I don't think he was in the first game. But yeah, cool little Cybertronian vehicle mode. This is a nice little car. He does have his gun that pegs in to the top like so. We got our sort of jet boosters there. He does suffer from type 2 VHS, visible hand syndrome. Some nice metallic blue there. The wheels have some red decals. Got our Autobot symbol there on the front. Yeah, a solid figure. I did get this secondhand off of eBay, so no instructions or packaging, but overall a nice figure, and I'm thrilled to have it in hand. I will say, having messed with this guy a little bit, he definitely shows his age. I don't think he's aged super well, but at the same time, I do think he is a solid figure, all things considered. He does feel a little light. There are definitely some hollow bits. I don't know how well you can see it, but there is like just a big space under here. You can actually sort of see through to where the gun pegs in. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. He's not terrible by any means. He just hasn't aged the best, I think. But, yeah. For a size comparison, we'll bring in our Studio Series 86 Jazz. And you can see how they sort of pair up there. Yeah. But yeah, overall, nice representation of Jazz in vehicle form. Not too much to say about the car. He does roll. Not super well, but he does roll. But, oh, he does have these pegs on the side too, should you choose to use them. But I think that's it for the vehicle mode, so let's just cut to the chase, shall we? We're gonna untab these arms from the side. Come on. Come on. This one wasn't quite this tight last time I tried this. Jeez. I don't want to break this. Come on. Let go. Jesus. What the heck? There we go. Jeez. Anyway, then we want to bring these around to the front, and then you're supposed to untab this little bit from this little slot here. Here, I'll show it on this side. There's a little tab right there that hooks into that. Okay, you bring these forward, and then you unhook that and bring these down. Fold out the fist, and then rotate the arm. Then you can bring his legs down like so, and his feet are just on ratchet joints. Then you want to bring this whole assembly, and you can sort of see it makes some of the other parts move around with it. So you want to bring this up, fold this part, and as he sort of has some auto morphing stuff, and you just sort of bring this all together. And when you come back here, these white panels, you can sort of see there's a little notch in it, just a teeny tiny notch, and that will go onto this blue piece in the shoulder area right here. There's a little piece that'll just sort of hook onto like so, and that'll bring this whole assembly together. And then you want to tab this piece here into his booty hole like that. And there you have Jazz in robot mode. And one of the biggest flaws with this figure is you can see that his chest is just a gaping hole. That's what I mean by he is not aged super well. I mean, I guess that's not really a age thing. That's just sort of a flaw. But overall, from the front, he still looks okay. And we got our typical visored Jazz head sculpt. We got some lanky limbs. And he has the angled feet with some faux wheels. But overall, I still like him. I think he looks alright. And we got our sort of thruster bits on the back. For articulation, his head is on a ball joint. Can get some wiggly waggly side to side and a little bit of up. It is sort of restricted by this backpack piece, but that is what it is. Shoulders are on a ball joint and can do full 360. They sort of notch in here, but you can get them all the way out and pretty far up. Just be aware that there's sort of a foop notch bit there. His elbows actually are on ratchets, which is kind of crazy considering this is an old deluxe. Well, I guess it's less crazy for older deluxes than it is now. But yeah, it's on a ratchet and get 90 degrees there. He does have plenty of bicep swivel. His hands are on ball joints, so you do get some movement there. And you do get some in and out due to that transformation groove, which is neato. Thighs are also on ball joints, so plenty of movement there. You can do some kicks. Can go back about that far. He does have a little over 90 at the knee. And again, due to the way he transforms, you can move his feet back, but they do hit a locking point when you move them forward. No ankle tilt, but he does have the angled feet for the A stance. And he does hold his blaster should you need to take some Decepticons down. And yeah, again, like this is far from a perfect figure. It's got a huge gaping hole in the chest area, but I still think it's a solid figure. I do like it. And oh yeah, his knees are ratchets too. Yeah, it's so weird to see a deluxe with multiple ratchets. But yeah, I got this guy off of eBay secondhand, so he did not come with the instructions. I think I already mentioned that. But yeah, overall, still a very nice figure, one I'm happy to have in my collection. So I think out of the Jazzes I have, because I have Power of the Primes, this guy now, Studio Series, and the Origin Jazz. I think the Origin Jazz is my favorite so far. I definitely want to get more Jazzes, and I'm trying to get a Masterpiece one, possibly the Fans Toy one, because Jazz is a really cool character. I would like to see more figures of Jazz. But we should go ahead and do a size comparison. But yeah, here we have with the Studio Series Jazz. And just for a comparison, here he is with the Earthrise mold. So, but yeah, as far as deluxes go, he still scales about the same. Pretty sure he's a deluxe. But yeah, I definitely look forward to them making a new Gamer Edition Studio Series version of this guy. I really hope that they get to all of the War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron characters, because they deserve it. Those games were good and the designs were unique. I really think that they deserve all to get some love. And they have been coming out with more, so, you know, we just got our Skywarp announced, so they are working on it. But yeah, overall, as far as this guy goes, yeah, he's definitely not perfect. You know, you can't deny that there's just a gaping hole where his chest is. But I like the design, and I think it's a decent figure. And again, I got him secondhand. I got him used, so he wasn't too expensive. But yeah, I look forward to hopefully doing a plastic past and present guy with this in the future. I really hope that they come out with another Jazz for the Fall of Cybertron games. yeah, not too much else to say here. You know, I think this one is definitely more of a personal taste kind of figure. You know, if you're looking for a super high quality figure, this guy's probably not gonna be your cup of tea. He definitely feels like, you know, he was hit by some budget cuts or some, you know, underwhelming design as far as the engineering goes. But I like him. I like Jazz. I mean, Jazz is cool. So, yeah, I can't say that he's amazing. You know, again, I do honestly think that the Origin Jazz is by far my favorite out of the ones I have. I did forget to mention I do have the original movie Jazz from the '07 movie, but that's a pretty different take on the character, so I don't know if I would really compare the two. But yeah, that's it for this video, I suppose. Yep, that's everything. So that's going to be it for me. This is Soul Prime 13 saying transform, and Soul out.